Hey guys, it's Christian. Today I just wanted to dive in real quick about the goal and vision of this whole thing and a little bit about the why behind the workshop that kicks off tomorrow. A workshop, you say? Yes, it's free and it's going to be fucking fantastic. Culture, in its simplest terms, is just a way of life for a group of people. It's their customs and traditions, what they do, say, and think. And while the world, or even your street, will be made up of countless cultures, almost all of them with something unique and special to bring to our lives, what I'm interested in and concerned about is the collective culture of our modern world. Right now, how do you feel about it? Our collective culture. What do you see? Do you like it? Pandemic aside, do the people around you seem healthy, happy, satisfied? I believe, and I don't think I'm alone, that right now our culture is having a crisis of connection, and that there are some very toxic tendencies and traditions taking hold that tear at the fabric of our society. Things that maybe you've noticed too. The disconnect being created by our addiction to technology, the division sown daily by our fear-based discourse, the destruction of integrity and trust by not only manipulative media practices, but also our willingness and eagerness to spread that baseless bullshit widely. So what's the beauty in such an ugly realization about all of this and about us? Where's the possibility? It's that if you do feel this way, that things are off or out of balance, that you're not alone. And if you wish there was something that you could do to help, there are countless others who feel the same way. And that's it. That's my whole mission in all of this. That's my vision. That there are so many of us that want to create and live in a culture that's more connected, compassionate, and collaborative, that once we begin to raise our hands and let one another know that that's what we want and not this bullshit being peddled to us 24/7, man, what a fucking world we can create. Sure, right now the status quo and the existing state of affairs seems to not be acting in the best interest of us as a people or a planet. But I believe, regardless of where we're coming from, our backgrounds and our biases, that simply the acknowledgement of that things can be better and that we can make it better, is the perfect place to start. The perfect place to come together, not as enemies against one another, but as allies in the opportunity to create a culture of connection. So that's what this series is about. That's what the Mighty Middle is meant to and does represent. It's not a political ideology or a passive attempt at peace. It'll be an exercise in developing and demonstrating the courage and compassion to stand together, to work through our bullshit and biases and see what we can build. It's an experiment. I made it up. Is it going to work out? Who knows? But it's one that I'd love for you to be a part of if you feel called to. I'll leave you with a quote from one of my favorite authors, Seth Godin. He says, "The culture is created by all of us. It might feel as though it's done to us, but it's also created by us. Wake up, stand up and fight, make things better." So I'm just looking for a couple people that want to stand up and fight, not against one another, but for the betterment of our world. Tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. I put the link down below. I hope to see you there, but if not, I'll see you again tomorrow anyway for another 3 minutes of the light.